Hello there my friend, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Today was a very quiet day in the Chelsea community in terms of transfer. We didn't hear 1,000 report about Hakimi and Erling Haaland. It was about 100 of them, but not the usual report about my uncle just talked to Hakimi and he already signed for Chelsea Football Club kind of report. So it was nice to see that it's been a little quiet. It might wake up early in the morning tomorrow, but today was something different. I made a video already about Billy Gilmore and he's isolated for the virus, and also Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell been isolated for some reason, and the rest of the team are not isolated. Even though the result came back negative, they're still on isolation. I don't know how this works, but I don't want to get to the technicality of all this thing. But my goodness, let's talk about the Euros. And as you all know, I try just to watch games that Chelsea players are involved. And Belgium and also Denmark with Andreas Christensen in the Denmark national team, and with Eriksson, Story and all that. I always watch all their games if I have time. And Belgium, you all know Michy Batshuayi and ex-Chelsea players like Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku and all that. So it's always interesting to go and see how they progress in their national teams. And Eden Hazard, don't ever forget Eden Hazard. How dare you? How dare are you to forget Eden Hazard, the legend? Come on, Ogs, come on. Anyways, guys, let me start somewhere because this video is going to be freestyle. I will go all over the place talking about Denmark, Belgium, all over the place, but I don't care. I'm trying just to make a case here, make some sense about my boys. Andreas Christensen, the Danish Maldini. The goal that he scored reminds me of Roberto Carlos. Reminds me of Fikayo Tomori, trying something out of the blue. Reminds me of Reece James at the beginning of last season against Brighton. That's what you got, brother. That's what you got. If you try, anything can happen. If you don't try, you don't score goals. Simple in football. I have the impression that Chelsea players are afraid of shooting the damn ball. Sometimes, brother, just try, because if you don't shoot the ball, you don't score a damn goal. That is exactly what happened. We never knew that he had that in his locker, that shot from distance. We all see that he tried to run in the box, during free kicks or corner kicks. In the past, he scored few goals, but last season he didn't score any. I was praying that he scored, but it didn't happen. But hey, brother, you have it in your locker. Try to shoot the damn ball. Anything can happen in the box. A deflection, a red card, a handball, something can happen. Shoot the damn ball. I hope that Chelsea players are watching how Andreas Christensen is teaching us how to score golazos. And I don't care. This is the best goal in the tournament. I know, right? Patrick Schick and all that. Yeah, you're going to say that, hey. But hey, it's about being biased sometimes. It's about supporting my boys. So if you give me a choice between Andreas Christensen wonder goals with Patrick Schick, for me, as a biased guy, I would take the Andreas Christensen one. Anyways, guys, all the jokes aside, I'm so happy for Denmark. I'm so happy for Andreas Christensen because it wasn't really a good tournament for them with what happened with Christian Eriksen. And I love the celebration, man. You could tell the energy from the fans, the energy from the players, and Andreas Christensen running and showing the number 10 and Christensen again, Eriksen's number. My goodness, it was beautiful to see a lot of emotions, and I am sure that Christian Eriksen is very happy to see his team going through the next round. Congratulations to them. And Russians, I'm sorry, brothers, you have to go back. Maybe next time. Next up, we're going to talk about Belgium. After talking about the Lord himself, Andreas Christensen, the boy deserves a lot of respect in the Chelsea community, including from me, because I was the first man to want him out next season. I had enough. I was like, you know what, brother, you have to leave. But now, don't touch the Danish Maldini. Anyways, Belgium won against Finland. Timo Pukki, no party today, brother. 2-0. And I am going to focus on Romelu Lukaku and Eden Hazard, you know, because Eden Hazard had a good game and Romelu Lukaku scored. That's what he does. He scores goals, very important goals. The first half, 0-0, and everybody was thinking, Timo party today. I'm talking about Timo Pukki party. Yeah, that's the name. But it didn't happen. Romelu Lukaku always got the last laugh at the end. What a team Belgium are. And this time, if they don't win something and the golden generation is gone, I don't think they're going to win anything for a long time, because this is the golden generation, man. This is Belgium. Okay, Belgium. And Eden Hazard. I think Eden Hazard still in pain, you know, mentally. Like, it looked like he was a little bit afraid of doing the Eden Hazard thing because he might be injured, if that makes sense. It's still like 50-50, you know, don't make those run the correct way, or don't, you know, stop and run again the way he used to do at Chelsea Football Club. But can you really blame him? Somebody who's been suffering with that ankle injury. I just hope that he can, you know, get over that mental block that is in him. When that mental block is gone, Eden Hazard is going to come back to the level that we know he can. And Romelu Lukaku, like I said, scored a wonderful goal. Just thinking that at some point we had all of them. Romelu Lukaku, Thibaut Courtois, that the snake. That is another case that I don't want to mention here because I'll be very angry about it. So, but I'm going to put him on the list because you can't change history. So, Thibaut Courtois, Romelu Lukaku, Eden Hazard, Kevin De Bruyne, the same times at Chelsea Football Club at some point. And geniuses at Chelsea Football Club decided that they were not good enough back then. Of course, they were not in the same level, but they were not good enough. We have to get rid of them because we need a quick result, quick fix right now. We never learn. That's the problem with me in the Chelsea community. We never learn. If a player is having hard time, we don't support that player. It's always get rid of him, buy somebody else. So for people who say, oh, get over this situation, it's happened years ago, we moved on, we won 2 Champions League, blah, 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 blah. It's almost impossible to forget something like this until when they retire and you start, you know, reading something in, you know, in their memories or something like that. Because it's just hurt to see what Kevin De Bruyne is doing at Man City at the moment, the best of the best in that position, and see that we are ready to pay 80 million, even 100 million to go buy Lukaku when we had him on free at Chelsea Football Club. It's gonna hurt, brother. It's gonna hurt. So it is what it is, man. Leave your comment. Let me know if you watched the game. Did you enjoy the game? Who was the man of the match in the Belgium team, and who was the man of the match in the, you know, Denmark team?